Everyone, this is Andy in the Watchtower, and today I'm going to be going over some of DC Collectibles reveals that they had at this weekend's New York Toy Fair. I'm going to be focusing mostly on the new stuff they showed. They showed a lot of stuff that we already know that's coming out this year, but I want to focus mostly on the new stuff that's going to be coming out before the end of this year. First off, they showed some of their DC Designer Series statues, and several of these we've already seen before. The Wonder Woman, Nightwing, and Lee Bermejo Batman we've all already seen. The new one that we have not seen yet before is the Frank Miller designed Batman from Dark Knight Returns. Next, they had some DC bombshells there. We have seen the Supergirl and Batgirl diorama before. That went up for pre-order last month. The two new ones that we have not seen yet are the Death bombshell, where she looks like a nurse. I really like this statue. It's a cool little design portraying Death as a nurse, and I think it looks really good with the bombshell line. Probably not something that I'm going to pick up, but it's a really cool statue and a nice design. The next one is the Mary Marvel bombshell design, and they did not have a statue of this. They just had the concept art. But once again, cool concept art. Can't wait to see what it looks like as a statue. And then I'll make a better decision on whether or not that's one I want to pick up, but I like the concept art. They showed some of their CoverGirl statues that are designed by Joelle Jones. Several of these we've already seen before. The Wonder Woman we've seen before. These are some new pictures of it. I have not seen any pictures that are this good a quality, and this looks really cool, and this is one that I have on pre-order, so I'm really looking forward to getting her in hand. The other one they showed was the Black Canary statue from the CoverGirls line. Once again, another cool statue. I don't have this one on pre-order yet. I'm still deciding whether or not I want to get it based on other stuff that's coming out this year. But a new one they showed was the concept art for the Joelle Jones designed Huntress. And this one I really, really like. Huntress is probably my favorite female superhero, and I'm really, really looking forward to this one, and I can't wait to see the finished statue and not just concept art and the digital render, because this is one I really want to add to my collection. I love Huntress. So that was the CoverGirls. Next, they showed some of their black and whites Batman statues. Most of these we've already seen before. The Kenneth Rocafort, the Mark Silvestri Batman are both ones we've seen before. One that's not new, but they're releasing a second edition of it later this year, is the Batman Who Laughs, based on Greg Capullo's art from Dark Knight's Metal. And then the other new one that they showed, which I think looks really cool and I'm really looking forward to, I like the pose, I like the sculpt, looks really, really cool, is the Batman Black and White by Joe Madeira. I hope I said that name right. But that looks really, really cool, and that's one that I'll be picking up when it goes up for pre-order in the coming months. Next new statue they showed was part of the Harley Quinn Red, White, and Black line, and this is the Dark Knight's Metal Harley Quinn version based on artwork by Greg Horn. And this is not anything that we've seen before in the comic book or anything, so this must be either this is a character that they're going to introduce coming up in the Batman Who Laughs comic book series, or maybe somewhere else, but we have not seen this version of Harley Quinn from the Dark Knight's universe, or Dark Knight's Metal universe. So this was a pretty interesting piece. It looks super creepy, with her with the blank white eyes, holding the mask of the Joker / Batman Who Laughs, It looks really creepy. Probably not something I'll pick up, but looks like a really cool, creepy statue. Next, they had photos of the Bat Family multi-part diorama statue. And these are all ones that we've seen before individually or whatever. I think this is the first one we've seen the photos of the finished product all together. But this is shaping up to be a really cool little diorama you can pick up, get all the pieces individually and put it together, or you can just pick and choose certain ones. Looks like a really cool little statue. Next, they had statues from their Dark Knights metal statue line, and most of these we've already seen before. The Dawnbreaker, the Merciless, Batman with the baby Darkseid, Murder Machine, the Drowned, all ones that we've already seen before. The two new ones that we have not seen yet are the Batman Red Death and the Batman Who Laughs, with all his creepy Jokerized Robins with him. Haven't seen either of these two. They both look really, really cool. Probably not something that I would pick up for either of them, but that Batman Who Laughs with the Jokerized Robins is really, really cool and creepy, and that would be a nice addition to anybody's collection. Really, really cool piece. And the Red Death looks pretty cool too, with like the bats coming off him and everything. Really cool statues. Next, they showed statues from this new line they're doing called DC Engines of Chaos. And it's a brand new line, not based on any existing comic books or storylines or anything like that, but it's basically, the whole thing takes place in a dystopian world, and it looks very Mad Max-ish. And the first piece they're going to be releasing is a Batman one, of course. Batman's always first. What's new? They always release Batman first. But there's a Batman one they're going to be releasing. And then they have a Poison Ivy one coming out. And they showed concept art for a Lobo figure. These all look really cool, and they're a new little variety for people that want to collect Batman and stuff, and want to mix it up, have something different in their line. Not something that I would probably get, but they are really cool little statues, painted, looks really good, design, sculpt, really cool idea from DC Collectibles. Next, they showed some of their DC Comics prop replicas, what's their DC Gallery series. A couple of the cows we've already seen before, but the two new props were the Batman Who Laughs cowl and the Wonder Woman shield. Both really, really cool little pieces. That Batman Who Laughs cowl is really, really cool. Really like that. Don't know if that's something I'll pick up or not, but it looks really cool. And that Wonder Woman shield looks really cool as well. That is DC Collectibles Toy Fair 2019 offerings. They had a lot more photos and stuff of stuff that they've already have on pre-order or have already come out this year. But this has been some of the newer stuff that hasn't come out yet or is not up for pre-order yet. If you want to see more of the photos and stuff of their entire gallery, or even other company stuff that's at Toy Fair, you can go to toyark.com and look at them, and I'll include in the description down in the bottom of thank you everyone so much for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time in the Watchtower.